robbery, murder, bloodshed, injustice, every negative word in the book. That's what they gave, and so
everything.
She's gonna get that back.
Everything. They really beat us into submission, man. You know, really every thought that we have that's negative, you could basically say, I mean, you know, of course it has to do with your flesh, but ultimately it has to do with so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? Jake Owens sexualized. Where the fuck that come from? Porn, soft porn on TV, sexy ass ads everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You know, songs telling you be infatuated with women on the radio, man. You know what I'm saying? Black culture, which is nothing but a goddamn experiment from so-called white man. Our whole existence has been tainted because of this motherfucker right here, dog. The only way that we could pay this person double is total annihilation, bro. He got to be done away with. There's so many examples of how we are fucked up, man. Right now, you could go on the internet and see Jake, particularly Judah, talking about how much the opposite sex ain't shit, man. Where the fuck that come from? The motherfucking white man.
Yep. It all goes back to Esau, man. Even around the whole world, he got the other nations fucked up as well, man. He completely fucked everything up on the planet Earth.
He did that.
In every facet of society in the world, he has destroyed everything.
That's right.
He went to other nations, shed their blood, took their resources, bring hell of violence on them. But then when they try to defend themselves, they're the boogeyman all of a sudden. The so-called white man's a real goddamn boogeyman.
That's right.
That's the motherfucker you tell in the bedtime stories about. That's the motherfucker that scares you, man, because he's a maniacal, crazy ass person, man.
Crazy.
His desire and large as hell, man. He can never have enough, man. He just does shit. The scripture say he can't go to sleep unless he had done some type of wicked shit.
That's right,
man.
brother.
This person has to be stopped. He's fucking everything up, man. It's crazy. Yeah, there's never been a hole in the ozone layer, bro. There's never been space trash. Why are you putting trash in space? This man is the damn devil, man. He has to go.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, in the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double.
Right, you're gonna get double, man, because you have to. You've done too much, so you're gonna get paid back double. And it's stuff that we don't know about that you've done, but we're gonna find out once our eyes are really open through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and we gonna try our best to get close to that double.
Yeah.
Kind.
You know, we don't really. It's gonna be very terrible for the nation of Esau, man.
That's right, brother. I'm gonna jump back to Isaiah.
Kind.
I'll just start back at the top. Isaiah 19:1. It says, "The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence."
Even the idols of Egypt, man, all these things that y'all worship other than Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, those things are gonna be moved and destroyed when the Lord makes His presence. Like when we say, when the Lord cracked them clouds, man. When y'all see a big angry black man with a white woolly afro, mad as hell, with a big ass sword on a spaceship that you can't even see the end of, you people are gonna be moving that day. Them idols and everyone else is gonna be moved in that day, and that's gonna be the best. I told you so.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, "In the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it."
Right, and your heart's gonna melt. Your heart's gonna bust in that day, man. The scripture said that the mighty man is gonna cry there bitterly. Hell, the righteous is gonna scarcely make it.
That's right.
It's gonna be a really bad time, man.
Man,
You know, it's gonna be. That's why the spirit of the Lord is gonna have to be working. Otherwise, if it's the spirit of Yahweh, I said this a few weeks ago, I counted, the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua with you, you pretty much fucked.
yeah.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians."
Right, it's gonna set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, man. Because at this time, the Egyptians had already been taken down. So what's that talking about? It's talking about America. When you read in Revelation 11:8,
Yeah.
you know, it tells you that that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go and get it for you.
You know, and so just to back that up, that Egypt was talking about America, man. Because why? Because in Deuteronomy 20:68, it said that we was gonna go into Egypt again with ships. And so anyone that's in the know and that's been studying that the Most High is dealing with, you know, that's not talking about the other Egypt. Because by that time they were taken out of that Egypt already. And you don't. And then when you're in Israel, you don't travel to Egypt by ships. You walk down that land. So what Egypt is it talking about? Go ahead, bro.
It said Revelations 11:8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Right, spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. And those dead bodies meaning they're spiritually dead. Okay? So that they walk around in the dead spirit because they don't have the book of life in them. They're not going by the word. But this place is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. Why? Because we're made to serve slavery.
Exactly.
Egypt, it's Matazari, means double straights in the Hebrew.
That's right, brother.
And this place is Sodom 7.0. There is homosexuals everywhere.
Like out of nowhere. Where do these niggas come from?
Taking over my
Yeah,
job.
there's like a surplus and explosion of homos just out of nowhere, just everywhere you go, every job, everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
Back in the 90s and the early 2000s, there wasn't that many homosexuals.
That shit was
It was rare. You would laugh at them like, yeah, weird motherfucker. But now it's like the heterosexual it's becoming extinct in this damn place, man. It's just disgusting, man. Where, bro?
It says, and they shall fight every one against his brother and every one against his neighbor.
Right, and that's talking about those race riots, man, and those class wars. All those things are the Most High stirring up right now in America. But this place is supposed to be like I said, the beacon of light, and everyone's supposed to be getting along. But that's not how it is in this place.
Nah.
It's nothing but treachery being perpetuated here, violence,
Witchcraft.
yeah, witchcraft. All those things are being perpetuated here in America, man. This is just a bloody society, man. A bunch of people just getting over each other, murdering each other, swindling each other. There ain't no love in this place, man. The scripture says because of iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold in Matthew the 24th chapter. And that's all there is iniquity here. So there is no love in this place. Everybody talking about love, but the way they say it, they hate you. You're supposed to love, 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 but in the same breath, they call the cops on you. They calling us niggers, all those type of stuff, trying to get us to the block. But where's the love in that?
Yeah.
Yep.
They use love as basically using it as a synonym for accept wickedness, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they really, on the premises that they're standing on, they're supposed to accept what we're saying. Because they're saying, you have to accept everybody, right? So if you tolerate everybody, when you're being intolerant, you're being a hypocrite, man.
Mm-hmm.
So why aren't you tolerating us, man?
Okay.
Because it's the truth versus a lie. Those people are on the side of wickedness, man. Then that goes for people who accept wickedness, man. They're being lukewarm, so they're wicked. You know what I'm saying? We're on the side of the truth, man. So there's gonna be a clash every time, man.
That's right.
And the only thing they like, bro said, the only thing they are accept is wickedness. Whenever real righteousness and real life shine, they hate it. Because their deeds are being shown to be evil, and they're convicted. They know they're wrong, but that pride and them demons, it takes over. They can't help it. They have to fight, buck up.
Yo, that's the you hit the nail on the head, man. That's what I was gonna say. That's one of the heaviest things that's gonna get America out of there. Everybody has a high spirit of pride, starting with the Edomites, the so-called white man, but it just trickles on down to these heathens, and then 2/3 of Jake, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and just you other degenerates like homosexuals, man. Them some of the proudest son of a bitches on the planet right now because they know the government is passing all these different laws to basically have them rule over society. That arrogance and that pride, it leaks out. And in every instant of life you have to operate in, man.
Man, dog.
So that's why the Most High, that's another reason why he's going to be so justified in bringing America down, because despite all the wickedness and all the hell over the history and how this place is built up and then the things that are going now, people have the nerve to still be proud. And then Jake, you don't have a damn thing to be proud of. Look at the squalor and condition that you in, man, or your people in, man.
Yeah.
Jake take pride in stunting on the next man, and y'all all in the same situation. You stunting on him because you may make a couple of more $100 a month than he make.
Yeah.
You know, that's whack, man.
Jake has built Judah, and the southern tribes have built a whole culture off of hate. I love haters. That means you like making people envious of you, dog. What's wrong with you, bro?
And a lot of you niggas don't have shit. Y'all from rival neighborhoods, but y'all both in the same whack ass conditions. That should be more of a something in your golf in your mind. Like, man, you know what? We from different neighborhoods, but this some bullshit. We both fucked up.
Yeah.
We need to identify who the fuck the real problem is. And that's what's gonna happen when once the elect. There go Jake. That's why Jake is constantly waking up. Even people that are on the elect, it's been put in their minds that something ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
They can't put their finger on them, but they mad. And that's why in the same chapter, Judah's gonna be a terror unto Egypt when you read on down, because the Most High is gonna let some of these 2/3 get it in just off GP.
Oh yeah. When Jake stop eating, Jake gonna get to acting stupid.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And it's gonna really be manifest who the damn devil is. Now some of Jake can get it in, but some Jake can get
gonna
more
get
down
their
as
ass
well.
beat the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Mhm.
But the Most High gonna let Jake turn this motherfucker upside down before it's all said and done. And then the elect is gonna mop everything up through your house shot.
That's right.
You know? So was that on that second verse?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay,
Second verse. Yeah.
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men.
15 to 16.
Oh, select brother, I'm 6. You say 16?
No. Chapter 15, verses 15 to 16.
Oh, you want me to start at 15? Just 2nd Ezra 15 and 15?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so like I started at 16. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another.
Right, and that's the race rise again, man. The sword, which was the killer instrument, meaning death, is drawing nigh, man. It's drawing nigh to America. And as you see, everything, all the chaos, it started over there in Europe, in the Middle East, but it's slowly trickling its way, getting closer and closer to America. To where now there's a false flag attacks here in America, and things are really ramping up here. Now the races are getting pushed against each other because of Trump is getting everybody rallied up, getting these crackers rallied up, trying to get that old America back. They beating up Jake at these rallies.
Even Issachar's mad.
Yeah, everyone's getting mad here, man. Because and then Most High is mingling that spirit. Okay, he's stirring everything up, man. Because this place here was never built on love or anything righteous, like I said earlier, man. So now it's reaping all that. America went on and sowed all this discourse. It sowed discourse amongst the Native American tribes to get them to fight, divide, and conquer over there in the other parts of the world. Okay, with these coups and separating the people from their leaders. So now America's gonna reap that, man. They're gonna reap the ultimate divide, and then the Most High is gonna finish it off through thermonuclear destruction.
Okay. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Right, and what's the modern day sword? That weapon. That's why you see these preppers. They going around. These preppers storing up foods. They buying up all these military weapons, practicing shooting. Now there's even Apostle Gabar did a lesson on a guy who had went to a gun range. They were actually using Jake pictures as target practice. They were selling Jake pictures like little niggas from the hood, act like they finna pull a strap, and Esau putting holes in these motherfuckers between their eyes with precision. But then he posted on his blog, he said, "Well, where's the white Caucasians?" He got called a racist. Ain't that a bitch? They called him a racist because he asked for what the Edomite pictures are. But these days selling the surplus of Jake photos and letting crackers shoot at it. But he asked for a cracker, he gets called a racist. That's the spirit of America, man. That's why this place has to go down, man. You know, a bunch of damn hypocrites, man. Go ahead, bro.
For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
Right, they gonna invade one another. They gonna start going to people's houses, man, taking what they got. Because people about to go hungry, man. There's gonna be a spiritual famine. There's gonna be a real famine coming real soon. Once this economy collapse, so people are gonna be hungry out there. People gonna be trying to get it how they live, man. And they're not gonna regard their kings or princes, which what does that represent? These senators, these mayors, these governors, even these bubblehead presidents. They're not gonna listen to what they gotta say when they come on the airways trying to tell everybody to calm down, you know? Because everybody's seeing that y'all, the government don't give a damn about y'all. That's what we've been telling y'all through the spirit. Elders been saying it for over 30, 25, 20 years. And then the younger brothers on down, we've been telling you that. And it's being manifest now, that the government doesn't give a shit about the people. The elites only worry about the elites, man. Everyone else is goyim, useless eaters. All right, so they're not going to listen to them in that day. Because they know that the government doesn't have the people's best interests at heart. They don't give a shit. They damn sure don't give about the 12 tribes of Israel. But now as you manifest, they don't even care about the average so-called American. Y'all rights are being attacked now. Y'all privilege is being attacked. Go ahead.
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
Right, because it's going to be so crazy that they're going to have to cut the cities off. They're going to have to implement martial law. Because they just can't let everybody run rampant. So they're going to have to section everybody off because already they're outnumbered. these forces are already outnumbered.
Mm-hmm.
But they gonna also outsource to different probably other nations who other forces to other countries that don't give a damn anyway.
Yup.
And they gonna bring their ass in here because they gonna need help. And then once they say wall everybody off, it's gonna be easy to control everybody.
Well, it already is. If I could say this, that's why everybody's on the grid system. You know, to where everything is at grid coordinates to where they can just set up checkpoints if they need to, and cut off certain sections of the road to where people ain't gonna be able to pass. That's what the brothers going into with that martial law, because even if you go into the history of the interstate highway system, it was built with the military in mind as the primary focus.
Yeah.
But it just turned into, with the whole automotive industry booming, that people can travel. But it was the interstate highway system. It was built for tanks and shit like that. So it's easy for them to just shut that shit down, set up checkpoints, and monitor who's coming in, who's going out, because they know that the population greatly outnumbers the people who enforcing laws and stuff and order. So they're gonna have to do it that way. It's all strategic,
They do it now. We just try running DWI stops, so no refusals. They checking for license insurance. They easily shut off them lanes and have your ass backed up. So they've already been doing it, and they just gonna be on
Like cattle.
Yep, herding cattle. That's right. Checking who's on what list, whether it's a shoot to kill list or it's the detain list or you good to go, whatever list may be. It's gonna be easy work.
Yep. Kind of. Verse 17, and man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid.
Right, because of pride, everything's
That's right.
gonna be destroyed here, man.
That's right.
Because of all that pride, starting back that pride when America was first founded, man. Being proud, calling themselves a manifest destiny, and think that the Most High is with you, man. Which Most High only sets you up to punish the nation of Israel, man. So now you've gotten so proud